Nail Techs, this is Jill Wright from nailtechevent.com, coming to you from my salon. You want to take a look at what a custom nail table looks like that has lasted 20 years and costs less than $200? Walk with me. I will take you, and I'll try not to make it too jiggly. All right, here we go. See these concrete pillars? 35 bucks a piece at a concrete statuary place. Yeah, I've got one about 30 miles away from me. And what you do is you take a tape measure the distance from the top of the table to the floor, and then you're gonna know how high your custom nail table needs to be. Measure the reach. See the glass right here? The reach. My reach for me is comfortable at 17 inches from where the client sits to where I'm sitting. So knowing that, I had these glasses cut, this custom glass, 2 pieces of glass, and I have a glass place like a block away that did it for me too. So what it is, let's see how, okay, here we go. See how they have beveled the edges? They're not sharp, they're rounded, but they're also beveled this way, so that way nobody cuts themselves. And it's tempered glass, about 3/8 of an inch thick, which is pretty sturdy. And then that way, God forbid, if somebody ever leaned on the middle and whatnot, with all their weight, this glass isn't gonna shatter in a million pieces and go everywhere and cut somebody. So my custom table, you see how it's L-shaped? I can be working on 2 clients at once. One could be sitting here, soaking off, and then the other one could be sitting there, and I could be working on them. And then when they get up to go to my sink here to wash up, then I could be quickly removing this client's foils for where they're soaking off, or what have you. And then by the time this other person comes back, they're writing their check, I'm doing what I have to do here. I've got my little rollabout station, hand sanitizer, everything I need to do nails is on my little rollabout. Now, I don't even know if they make these anymore, but this was a slim line. Has a door that folds out and comes up and locks in case you're with other people that you need to lock your stuff up. I'm not like, with that. So anyway, that's my $200 custom table. So these concrete pillars, now they're solid concrete. They're 225 pounds a piece, people. You can have the biggest client that you want knock into that, and that's not going anywhere. But the glass will. So what I did was let's walk back here. I just thought of this. I got these little bumper pads, I guess they call them, those little sticky thingies, and they're kind of rubbery and squeegee. So like I have them there on the tops. There we go. So that way the glass isn't rubbing on the concrete, and it allows me to slide my salon cancellation and no-show policy under each one. So that way nobody can be like, oh, I didn't know, oh, we have a talk about this. I bring it up when they're on their first appointment, and then that way I let them know what I'm gonna do for them on my end is 100% professional, and I expect the same courtesy in return if they cannot make it. 24-hour cancellation policy. There it is, and they're gonna have to have a really good excuse. Like one lady, she was giving birth on the way to the hospital, water broke, and I'm like, happy pushing, girl. Yeah, she got a slide. I did not charge her. Otherwise, if you don't give me 24-hour policy, cancellation notice of my policy, you're gonna get charged half of the very first, whatever it is you booked and blew me off for. So anyway, and then like if it happens again, then they get charged full price, 100%. They can either pay and I keep them as a client. They can not pay and they could GTFO to find a new nail tech. Those are their choices. So people like choices. And so anyway, we need to be valued for what we do. And this is Jill Wright, nailtechevent.com, design on a dime custom nail table, and cancellation policy that you need to enforce. Peace out, nail techs.